Hey newbies, everyone wants to know how to get an NFT onto OpenSea to sell. And finally, we have that for you. And we are going to break this down. This is going to be a complete step-by-step tutorial on how to get your collection ready so that way you could get your NFTs ready to sell. And we're going to do that right now. All right, hey everyone, welcome back. If you have not yet subscribed to Heather and I's channel, then it's time because we are newbies and we are ready to teach you some shit. Okay, like Heather, this is by far one of the biggest questions. Why are you laughing at me?
This is the truth. This is the truth, y'all. The very beginning of this show, all the way till now, we are learning stuff by doing it. And the fact that we're doing this episode, we are literally making our very first NFT, which is super exciting. But guess what? It's completely terrifying because we are literally, for the next few episodes over this series that we're going to do of making our first NFT, going to be laying bed naked in front of you guys with all of our mistakes and all of our flaws. And you're going to see our naked butts because we're going to be learning how to make an NFT alongside of you. So you're going to see the mistakes. You're going to see what we figured out. We're going to do this together because yes, Rich, you're right. This is like the number one question that we're getting asked.
I did some pre-work so I could hopefully like help you guys avoid some landmines because that's really what we want to do. So if mistakes come up, I will address them, but I think we're ready. I made a sheet for Heather to walk me through. She's never seen it. And then I'm going to share my screen and we are going to walk through this. Now, Heather, it says before you start, it says you're going to need a few things. And what are those things?
Yeah, a wallet. Okay. Which we have an episode about creating your crypto wallet. So make sure that you check it out here or linked up in the show notes. But you need to make sure that you have that in place. We recommend MetaMask. That's what we use. Step number 2 is you're going to need to buy some Ethereum, some ETH, y'all, and then have an OpenSea account. So let's go over to OpenSea.io.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. So right when you're sending here, you're going to first connect your wallet. So which wallet we got? We got a Coinbase wallet. Clicky click.
Okay, so that puts us in. And there's some stuff Heather hasn't even seen this before. I know.
What is all this?
Nothing. What is the next step? What's the next step?
What is this? No, I haven't seen any of this. I'm tripping out. Okay, make sure that Rich already got this set up. Have a profile image. The dimensions are here, 350 by 350, and have a profile banner, 1400 times 400. And so just make sure your profile pictures all together because people don't want to be thinking you're a spammy scam.
Yep. And they could be up to 100 megabytes. So that's pretty important to know because you can make them really nice. So you pick your username and there's our username. It's NFTs for Newbies. Hello. Heather wrote our bio. No, she didn't. I wrote it. Heather and her team take over the world. There's our email.
Fancy email.
Not crazy. And then all I did here was I put in our links. That's super easy. Nothing crazy there. And then I put our wallet address here. That's our Coinbase wallet because we need to know where we're going to get our monies. So Heather, where am I going after this?
All right. Well, so now it looks like it's time to actually start a collection, which you've done over here. And I'm tripping out that you have this. It says collections can be created either directly on OpenSea or imported from an existing smart contract. You can also mint on other services like Rarible or Mintable and import the items to OpenSea. What did you click? Just create a collection?
Yep. And really quick, I'm telling you this video is just to make sure, like, look, you have all your ducks in a row. We want it to be seamless when you're ready to sell.
Yes.
So if you have a collection, if you have more than one NFT or you have like a 10 or something and you just want to dip your toe in the water, whatever it is, this is what you'll do. Okay. So yes, create a collection. That's what I did here. I just was messing around doing some stuff, but you go to create collection. Now, again, it's going to give you these images that you need. I think, Heather, if you could mention the dimensions again real quick.
Sure. And so again, logo is 350 by 350. Feature image is 600 times 400. And profile banner, again, 1400 times 400, 100 megabytes.
There you go.
And so fill out the info here.
And just
so let me make sure I understand this, Rich. Right here, what we're doing. So essentially, we did the channel's art and profile picture and all that beforehand, and this is like a separate kind of branding for our collection. Is that right?
If let's say we have multiple collections, or we have a collections of dogs, that's going to go here, and then our other one is a collection of cats, and then another one's a collection of Cheetos, whatever.
Now
so
yeah,
that's what we'll do. So I'm just going to add one in here so everyone could see it. I'll put this picture of Heather. That's going to be our logo.
I can't believe you found that. That's like old school, dude.
I had to go far back into your Instagrams to do that. So let's give it a name, Heather. Let's give this collection a name. It's required.
Bomb.com.
Okay, and it's going to tell us if it's available or not. It's already taken bomb.coms. All right,
course it
this name is
is.
available. So there you go, guys. It's going to tell you if the name for your collection is available or not. You could put a URL if you have a website for it, and then a description. And then here, Heather, is a big one. Category. Would you say we're
Hmm.
art, trading cards, collectibles,
Collectibles. I would say we're more
sports?
collectibles than anything.
So yeah, and I didn't get a chance to kind of dive deep into each of these, but it should be pretty apparent to you what you want to do. And then again, here's where you could put all your links for whatever matters to you. And then royalties.
Interesting.
How much do you want?
100%. Are you kidding me? I need 150%.
I wonder if it lets you. It could not be greater than 10%. There you go. So let's just call it 5%. And then blockchain, it's gonna,
Interesting.
yeah, Ethereum or Polygon. Now Polygon is
Oh,
supposed to be gasless, and it just has like different forms of Ethereum apparently. But that's that. And then we got ETH, and I'm not gonna say WETH, but I don't know. It might be WETH. WETH.
wheat.
We
I
struggling.
like
That's all
wheat.
I know.
We're gonna hold on to our wheat.
Yeah. So then, yeah, if you want to add one of these, you can. I looked for Solana, I looked for Cardano, I didn't see
Interesting.
anything. So, if you want to, like, I don't know, maybe the majority of your community uses BNT type Ethereum or something, cool. You could say that's accepted. Then last thing we'll do is just going to pick our display theme. Does it explicit and sensitive content? Maybe, maybe not.
Absolutely.
But I'm going to go ahead and hit create.
This is
Okay. So
so
it's
cool.
created.
Now this
Bomb.com.
isn't on
Go ahead.
Now, this is not obviously on the blockchain. We haven't minted anything yet. We are just making a collection. What's the point of having this up first? I mean, can you explain that to me? Like, why is this
Yes.
necessary before we mint something?
Because as we'll get into the next episode, you're going to see that when you go to create, it's going to ask you if it wants to be part of a collection. So you would rather have a collection, the NFT for newbies, Air Jordan collection, right? Like it's just a little way to categorize things. So look, if this doesn't apply to you, then cool. I'm sorry I wasted your time for sure. But no, like honestly, if you're going to have a collection, it's just good to have it out of the way in advance before you go to mint. Okay.
Now,
So
I can delete these. Like, we can go back and delete this stuff right here that we weren't
100%. So these
serious
are
about.
part of our collection, and we will show you how to get to there. But here you go, guys. Like now
I have
you
a beef with you.
Why?
Why do you have a nice picture of you up there? You sit there smiling all nice and whatever, and I over there looking like a crazy ass person. You couldn't have found a better picture
These
of
are
me.
literally the worst pictures I could find of myself.
Oh my god!
So look,
What a
guys,
flex!
so that was just like the kind of entry point. Okay. Like
Mhm.
just, you got to think of this like a mall. Like there's many entry points to a mall. Now you have your account established on OpenSea. We don't want you to just like create NFTs and then have to do all this on the backside. If it's all ready to go and you just plug it in and then you could hit sell, that's what we're going to do. And we're going to cover that in the next video. Heather, do you have any parting thoughts besides
Yeah,
that we have
I
a cool
mentioned.
channel now?
I mentioned at the very beginning, this is incredibly intimidating for me. I don't know if it is for you, Rich. And we're really excited to document this journey with you guys. We have some really fun stuff planned for some NFTs that we're going to create. We're just going to really go all out and just have some fun with this. But I'm a little bit nervous, and I just wanted to go on record for that, Rich, because I've never done this before. It's a little bit scary to me. Like, I'm excited, but I'm also like, oh my gosh, we've been spending the past few months learning about NFTs, and we're actually going to make one, my friend. Like, how does that feel to you?
I think it feels good to be practitioners. I think it's
Yes.
important that we're practitioners, equally nervous. And, we did a video on Jake Paul recently, and I saw one of his NFT collections was like complete dog shit. And that dude has a lot of clout. And maybe it's because people don't like him, but it's surprising. But then, there's those blue chip projects that come out of nowhere at the same time. But for us, this is literally more about teaching you how you can get your project off the ground, because I said creating an NFT was the first question. The real question we get all the time is, how can I sell NFTs? And we're going to get into that in the next episode. So,
Right.
if you haven't subscribed, we're going to start making some stuff, Heather.
We're going to start making some stuff.
All right,
That's
guys,
it.
if you want to see part of our journey on creating some of these, make sure you subscribe. Thank you
NFTs
for
coming
joining
soon.
us. Peace out.
Bye, y'all.